Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the essential oil of turmeric. The turmeric plant is a perennial flowering herb which is related to ginger. Now it has this beautiful yellow flower, but it's not the yellow flower that normally gets most of the attention, it's the rhizome. This is often boiled and ground down to make a beautiful golden powder. This is then used in cooking, in dyeing and in Ayurvedic medicine. Now this powder has something really powerful in it called curcumin. And this is used for, for our dietary needs to supplement us and to boost our body in different ways. However, curcumin needs a fat to be absorbed into the body. The exciting thing is from this rhizome we can also get turmeric essential oil. And this doesn't have the curcumin in it, it has something called turmerones. Turmerones is just as amazing as curcumin, but it doesn't need that fat to be absorbed to have all those benefits for us. Plus it can actually help curcumin to be absorbed as well. So in this video I'm going to explore how you can use turmeric essential oil that's going to benefit your body, but not just your body, also your emotions and your mind, how it's been used around the world spiritually, as well as how you can blend it and work with it with the chakras. So stay tuned in this video as we explore all the benefits of turmeric essential oil. Overall, turmeric has a really nice calming and soothing effect on the body, and it can be used for all different systems to offer those attributes. It's great for the nervous system, it's great for the immune system. Digestively, it really helps us to get everything we need out of our food really powerfully and make sure that we're absorbing all we need. It's really great also for the skin, and it has a calming effect, and I love to actually massage it in wherever, if you've been overdoing it a little bit and you're a little bit stiff or having problems moving somehow, mix that with anything that's you're using to kind of give yourself a bit of a massage and rub that in, and it will work its absolute wonders. As I mentioned before, it helps with that absorption of that curcumin, which can really help for all those benefits in our body as well. So what you want to do is you want to get your turmeric into and onto every single day type of thing. So if you do have any stiff or bits from a bit of overdoing it kind of thing, mix that with a bit of carrier oil. It's got a bit of a potent smell. You might want to mix it or blend it with some other essential oils as well, and rub that into the area or massage that into the area. But you can find therapeutic grade essential oils which you can actually use in your cooking as a flavoring, or any way that you can get it into. It can be really beneficial for lots of different systems of the body, just to calm and soothe and help everything get back to balance and work at its absolute optimum. When we want to work out what turmeric does on a deeper level than the physical, we can still extrapolate and look at the plant, and it will give us that evidence. So what do we know about turmeric? We get the essential oil from the root, and it's a golden color, and it has a calming, soothing effect on the body. So it also has this effect on the emotions as well. It helps to calm and soothe and relax the mind. Now, being golden and yellow and orange, it's to do with relationships and other people as well as the intellect. And so this is a really good one for calming and soothing power struggles or arguments between people, whether it be just one individual or large groups in that type of way. A lot of the time, how often do we get unrooted or ungrounded because of a petty disagreement we have with someone? Turmeric takes us back to the core, what keeps us in the ground and what's really important to us. So if you're getting thrown off center because of a disagreement, then turmeric would be really great. On a greater level, turmeric has been used historically to help dispel and to heal any discrimination that's been thrown at you, whether that be sexism, racism, homophobia, whatever that may be. Any ill effects of that, turmeric can help to relieve and soothe that. When you're a minority and you get criticized for something, it can really, we're always questioning who we are and our value and that type of thing, and being criticized for who you essentially are can really pull you down. You can't change your gender, your sexuality, your race, or your different things like that, can you? So turmeric will then soothe that, allow all those negative effects of discrimination to be soothed away and healed away. Plus, if there's any issues with that in a space or in an area, using that, diffusing it, even aromatically dressing in that can help to calm all this down, so that we're all getting on, seeing each other as equals and allowing each person to contribute their beautiful gifts to the world, to the group, to the community, whatever that may be. Turmeric is native to the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia, and here it's not only worked its way into medicine and into culinary uses, but it's also used spiritually. Here it is believed that demons hate the aroma of turmeric, and so it is used aromatically to dispel demons from your life. So whether that be any nasty kind of energies that you feel are around, by popping a bit in a diffuser or putting it, even aromatically dressing in it can be very, very protective. Demons can be fears or things that hold us back, so you can use turmeric in meditation to help dispel fears. But those demons could also be real people that might be in your life that have ill intent. If you're not too sure if you can trust someone, try putting a bit of turmeric in the diffuser and diffusing it, or even aromatically dressing it. It's a pretty potent aroma, but let's see what happens. And if they're, if they're detracted away or revolted away because of the aroma, it suggests that maybe they had ill intent and aren't really there for the greater good of yourself and other people in the area. Now, not only is it used in this area, it's also used in Hawaii. Here they'll mix it with salt water and use it for purification. So get some salt water from the ocean ideally, if not mix some more, purified water with Himalayan or Celtic salt or something like that, and then pop some turmeric essential oil in and make that a spritzer, and that can be really great for cleansing a space as well. When you think it's got that golden energy about it, so that golden light is very healing and curing and gets rid of anything you don't need. So if you're a healer or if you have a healing space, this can be really good for bringing that golden healing light back in. Now, gold, of course, is to do with abundance and prosperity as well. So using turmeric in meditations or in any spells or practices where you want to bring abundance into your life can be really beneficial as well. You may want to even pop one drop, not too much, in your hand soap. And each time you wash your hands, obviously you're getting a little bit of that turmeric powder there. It's going to be nice for your hands and calming for your hands as well. But you bring that golden energy into your hands, that giving and receiving, and that's where abundance comes and goes, doesn't it? So those are a couple of the great ways to use turmeric essential oil on a more magical way, and it's been used for centuries like that. So give them a shot, try them in your life, and I'd love to hear how you go. Leave a comment in the section below of what happens with the people in your life. Are you able to dispel demons or bring new abundance into your life? That orangey yellow color of turmeric is going to associate it with two different chakras, the solar plexus chakra and our sacral chakra. Now, our solar plexus chakra is associated with our power, our personal empowerment, and how whether we assert power on other people, allow them to assert it on us, or we work as equals. And this, because of its soothing effect, can help to soothe power struggles. So if there is a power struggle between you and another person, and you're having issues with your solar plexus chakra, this can be a great oil to work with. Now, as we start to balance that and have equal relationships with people, it opens up us to more intimacy, not just on a romantic level, but just more deeper connection. And this is the sacral chakra. So as we feel more relaxed with people, we can open up, show more of ourselves and who we truly are. And this is where turmeric can be really great as well. Now, how could you use it? You could use it in a diffuser blend. You could aromatically dress in it, or you just take one drop, mix it with a carrier oil, like a fractionated coconut oil, and actually massage it into those areas before you go to bed. And it'll help to soothe those two energy centers so that they can find balance, and you can find balance in your relationships in your life. Now, there is one challenge with turmeric. Its aroma isn't probably the most pleasant in all the essential oil world. So blending it can be a really nice option to help you feel comfortable and more prone to use it more often. So it does blend really nicely with citruses. It's really nice with green mandarin. You might want to blend it with a yellow citrus if you're working on that solar plexus, so maybe like a lemon or something like that, or even an orange if you're working with the sacral chakra. It can also be used with flowers, and flowers are great, especially things like neroli or jasmine. Blending it with that would be great for actually helping with that solar plexus, opening up for intimacy, especially in romantic instances in that case as well. When it does come to blending turmeric, you're probably not going to want to do equal parts, maybe just 1 or 2 drops of turmeric and a lot more of other things. Now, a final one you could blend it with is Roman chamomile. Is also very calming and soothing, and it's also really good for abundance as well. So remember how I talked about the hand wash before? Put a couple of bits of Roman chamomile, a couple of drops of that, and 1 of turmeric, and that's going to make a real amazing abundance. Even pop a drop of bergamot, which can be great for abundance as well. Now physically, we were talking about it, great for aches and pains. Other essential oils that are really nice for that are ones like wintergreen or birch. Mixing with them could make a really potent massage oil that's really going to bring relief to things when they're a bit tight and stiff and you're not moving as best you should. So have a play around with turmeric. It is a bit of a more challenging one to blend with, but if you've got a blend that you really like, please share it as well. Pop it in the comment section below. When I work with essential oils, I like to take a holistic approach, bringing other gifts of nature in so that they're all working in harmony together. I love working with crystals because they have so much energy in them and they help to enhance the energy of the essential oils. So there's a couple of different crystals that I will reach for when I'm working with turmeric. The first one is yellow or golden calcites. So here's like a really yellowish kind of one, and you can see on my pen here more of an orange one. These are great. Calcites have a bit of a soapy feel and they help to cleanse and wash away unwanted energies. We've been talking about power struggles in this video, and calcite's going to be really good for cleansing away any issues that are causing problems with relationships or intimacy or anything like that. Now the other crystal you could use is yellow fluorite. So here is the yellow fluorite, sometimes also called golden fluorite. Now this grows in squares, and anything that's great or that grows in squares is great for causing or creating order and structure in your life. Again, if there's disagreements or problems or challenges in your life, it's not in structure and it's not in order, and golden calcite helps to work with it. Now, animals are amazing teachers from nature, and they show us different ways that they thrive in the world. One that you might want to call on and work with when you're working with turmeric is the myna, or the mina, M-Y-N-A. This bird is found in many places around the world. It is found in India, where turmeric is native. It's a very gregarious and social bird. It will even sometimes imitate humans and the sounds that we make. It's very confident. Mina teaches us to shine our light and to be who we truly are, and not to hide our gifts away. And this can be a really great thing to do, especially when we're working with turmeric, if we're feeling overpowered by other people in our life and we're kind of dulling our light. Mina and turmeric work really well together to help us feel more confident and be who we truly are. Astrologically, turmeric is associated with Mercury, and so it's really good to work with turmeric on the day that Mercury rules, which is Wednesday, and astrologically it would work really well with Geminis. Geminis have this amazing ability. They can be rolling on the floor one day with a 6-year-old, pretending they're a pig in mud, and the next hour they're debating metaphysics with some professors. They have this ability to see different aspects of different things and to calm and soothe relationships, because they can play devil's advocate, but they can see everyone's point of view. They don't tend to get too fixed in that type of way. I think we need more Geminis in places like the UN or in politics, where we can negotiate and see both sides of the story. You could even find Libras might benefit from this kind of energy as well. But any of the star signs can benefit from turmeric. In fact, it doesn't matter what star sign you are. Get your turmeric and start using the benefits today. I hope this video has given you some hints and tips on how you can use it for the body, for the mind, and for the spirit. And if you've got any other attributes or uses that you use your turmeric essential oil for, I'd love to hear it. So would our nature-loving community. So leave a comment in the section below. Remember, when it comes to choosing your essential oils as well, there are lots of different qualities. So you're looking for a pure therapeutic grade one that's been tested, and it's always great when it comes from its native country as well. If you'd like to know a little bit more about the brand that I use, my contact details are below, and I'd love to hear from you and have a bit of a chat wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.